problem. Is there only one fraction on top? 6/7, yes. Is there only one on the bottom? Yes, 14 over 1. Now we can keep, change, flip. You have to have one on top and one on the bottom before we do that. Keep the 6/7. What's that division change into? Multiplication. And what do I do with the 14 over 1? Flip it, so it becomes 1 over 14. And look, these are all numbers. Yeah, thank you, Wes. I would expect you to go right to your calculator and multiply those two fractions, okay? There's no variables here. Let's not make it complicated on ourselves. We have calculators. Let's use them. Julia, when you have that, let me know. 6 over 98. Is that what we're getting? No? Some people are shaking their head no. 6/7 times 1 over 14?
349.
3 over 49?
Yeah.
Your calculator didn't reduce it?
Calculator didn't reduce mine.
No? All right. Because your answer is correct. It just wasn't reduced to 3 over 49, so. All good? All right, now look, again, I'm going to emphasize this over and over. We can't keep, change, flip unless there's one on the top, one on the bottom. Look at number 2 now. Do I only have one fraction on top? No, so we can't keep, change, flip. You need to make it into one fraction. And I know from the quiz, this is where a few of us struggled with a little bit, is the whole adding common denominator thing. All right, so on top, we need to make this into one fraction. You ready to do it for me? If you want to put that x over 1, make you feel warm and toasty inside, go ahead. What's my common denominator between those two on top? Just look on the top. I want to make the top into one single fraction. What's the common denominator there? It's not that bad. What's my common denominator here? Just x? It's 1 and x, right? So the common denominator is? Everyone okay with that? Overthinking it maybe? All right, what does this 1 need to get multiplied by to get to x? I need to start calling on more people. I'm doing a bad job of that. Sierra, what should that x be multiplied by? Whoa, it's a 1, right? And I got to go to my common denominator of x. X. So this needs to get multiplied by x. And when you do that, Sierra, what do you end up with? X squared. Plus, all right, now look at the next fraction. It's x, and my common denominator is already x. Anything to multiply by there? Meredith, anything to multiply by? Just a 1, so keep it plus 1. What's on the bottom? What's in the denominator of this fraction? What's on the bottom now? 1's. Grayson, what's on the bottom here?
6.
No. Just a 6.
Okay.
Just a 6. So I don't need to change anything. I need one fraction on top, one fraction on the bottom. Does everyone see I have that now? All right, if you want me to rewrite it, we can. X squared plus 1 over x all over 6. Now we can keep, change, flip. But you have to have one on top, one on the bottom, not 2 on top. That's why I needed to add them together. All right, next up, let's keep it going. 16. Miles, do I touch this x squared plus 1 over x? No. Nope, so rewrite it, everybody. X squared plus 1 over x. Miles, what's the division change into? And what should I do with that 6? Good man, 1 over 6. Now this turns into a multiplication problem. Is there anything to factor up here? Before I ask to cross out, is there anything I can factor up here? Samir, is there anything I can factor? No, there's not, because that's a plus. This is not difference of two perfect squares. Nothing to factor. Anything to cross out? Is there anything I can cross out, top and bottom? Brady, anything? No. Nope. Don't even touch those x's right there. They're attached. So our final answer, here we go. What's left in the numerators? What's left on top for me to write? Brady, back to you. What's on top?
X squared plus 2.
Whoa. Just plus 1 because you're multiplying.
And then 6x.
And then 6x on the bottom. There you go. Do not keep change flip until you have one fraction on top, one on the bottom. One doesn't make you great, but go ahead. What do you got, Kaylee? Sure. Anybody else? Go. Questions? All right, let's move. I'm going to try to do this fast so we have enough time here. Look at number 3. Brady, back to you. 3 for 3. How many fractions are on top?
2.
2. I need 1, though. I need 1. So just like we did over here we go. Make those 2 into 1 now. Those 2 fractions into 1. Find a common denominator. X minus 1 over x. What's the common denominator there? And I don't even want to. Where's my? Oh, I don't even have that on there. Shoom, going deep there, Brennan. What's my common denominator here? X. Good job. Common denominator is x. Remember, if anybody wants to put that over 1 to make you feel better, feel free. Here we go. Giovanna, what's the x over 1? That's still got to get multiplied by something because 1's the denominator here and the common one is x. So multiply it by x. Yep. X times x. What do you want me to write on top? Good job. Everyone's comfortable there? All right. Second fraction up there. Cameron, I got 1 over x. Do I need to multiply by anything? What's my denominator here?
X.
What's my common denominator?
X.
Anything to multiply by?
No.
Nope. So I'm just going to write minus 1. Now I have 1 on top, don't I? Everyone, yes, I now have 1 on top. How many do I have on the bottom of this crazy fraction? Tyler, how many are on the bottom here?
2.
Right here?
Yeah.
Those are 2 fractions or 1? How many?
1.
Then don't touch it. We don't need to touch it. I want 1 on top, 1 on the bottom. Now we can keep change flip. Here we go. Julia, back to you. Do I do anything with x squared minus 1 over x? Okay, rewrite it. What's the division change into, Julia? And what do I do to that bottom fraction? Good job. Oh, we can do a little something here, unlike the last problem. Look to factor. I know you probably want to cross out first, but look to factor. Anything factorable up there, one job. Be here when I call on you. Giuliano, anything to factor? How? Beast right there. And I think that's it. Whoa, what happened here? There we go. And cross out time. What do you want me to cross out up here? Anything to cross out? Grayson, what's good, brother?
You can cross out then like the 2 negative ones, or not the 2 negative ones. Opposites.
Which ones are opposites?
X minus 1 and then y.
And?
Yeah, negative 1.
Where do you want to put it?
On the bottom.
Sure. Anything else?
Oh, and the x.
And the x's. Yep. Good work. All right, what are we left over with? So I can box this bad boy in. Juliana, back to you. What's left on top for us? X plus 1, and then what's left still on the bottom? Negative 1. Guys, I'm okay if you put it over negative 1. If anybody wanted to do this instead, you could do that instead. You could distribute the negative. All of them are fine with me. Are you starting to see now you can't skip and flip or keep change flip until you have 1 and 1? Okay, now it's going to get nasty. We got more work to do now. Here's why on number 4. Let's start on the top here for me. Meredith, how many fractions do I have on the top? All right, well, we better make it 1. I can only do these problems if I have 1 fraction on top, 1 fraction on the bottom. So everyone look at the top. B squared minus 4 over 1. What would you say is the common denominator between those two? Common denominator. Juliana, common denominator. 4, yeah, be confident. Don't answer like it's a question. Yes, 4. Is everyone all right? Just 4? Not trying to make the denominators tricky. All right, here we go. Meredith, what's the denominator on b squared over 4? 4, and it's already a 4. Do I have to multiply b squared by anything? What's that? No, yeah, just a b squared. Good. All right, keep going. Brennan, over to you. What's the denominator here with 1?
It's just 4, right?
Well, it's 1 here, but what do I have to multiply by?
Multiply by 4.
Yeah, multiply it by 4. You're just getting ahead of me there. Good. So that's going to be b minus 4. Everyone all right on how we combine the top? All right, this is why this is a nasty one. Because, Henry, how many fractions are on the bottom?
2.
Yeah, we have to work on both, unfortunately. Last couple problems, it was just one denominator. Sorry, guys, now I got to work on both. All right, 4 and 2. Common denominator for 4 and 2. Smallest number, both go into. Smallest number, 4 and 2, both go into. Be careful what you say here. Juliana, what do you think? 4, yes, it's not 2. All right, 4 doesn't go into 2, it's 4. Good job. See what we're picking up here. Samir, what's the denominator in b over 4? b over 4, what's in the denominator? 4, what's already my common denominator? Do I need to multiply by anything? What's that? Oh, it's why do I need? If I multiply by 4, now I have 16. That's a different denominator. So no, I don't need to multiply by anything. I just keep it b minus, next one, 17. Jesse, what's my denominator in 1/2?
Yes.
2, but I need it to be a 4. So what do I need to multiply by? Multiply the 1 by 2. So it's actually going to be b minus 2. All right, everyone ready to keep, change, flip? Now we got 1 and 1. Keep, change, flip. Kaylee, welcome back. What do I do with b squared minus 4 over 4? Keep it, darn right. What do I do with the division? And what do I do to b minus 2 over 4? Factor if you can. And I think we can. What do you want to factor up here? Back to Tyler. What do you want to factor, boss?
This for b squared minus 4. I got b minus 2 and b plus 2.
Good. And that's it. Now we look to cross out. 1, 4. Sierra, what do you want to cross out? Everything. Yes. And anything else? And Juliana, finish it off. What am I left with? Yep. If you want to put it over 1, fine. Woo! How we doing? We're rocking right now. Got to have 1 and 1. What?
I have my pictures. So I just go down and
Sure. Smile big.
I don't know. So I just go down and do it?
I guess that's how it works. I don't know.
Junior high school.
I don't know.
Like, you want me to call like a Lyft or an
No,
Uber to get you down there, or what? Like,
No, I didn't know what I was supposed to do.
I guess go down. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, hang
Relax, boss. Smile big. All right. See you later. All right. You got a comb or anything? Christ. Or no? You're gonna just go roll in like that?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. All right. Questions? Anybody going? All right, let's go. Number 5. We're almost there. And then you get to work on your own. Where am I going? Julia, how many fractions are on top? That's a problem. That is a problem. Let's try to make it into one together. I have D and C. Don't overthink this. D on the bottom, C on the bottom. So what would my common denominator be here? Common denominator. Grayson?
and D.
DC, CD, yeah. Not added, just multiplied. So DC or CD. Yeah, you're good. Be confident, guys. That's what I got to bring up here is your confidence. All right, let's, what the heck do I multiply by now here? Chris. I haven't at Chris or Christopher?
Chris.
Chris. All right, Chris. What's the first denominator have? C over D. What's the denominator?
D.
But I need DC. What do you suggest I multiply it by?
C.
Yeah, me too. And when I do that, what do I end up with, Chris?
C squared.
Yep. Next fraction. Wes. Wesley or Wes? What do you want? Wes, you got it, boss. What D over C? What's the denominator?
C.
But I need CD. What do you want me to multiply by?
C. D.
Multiply by D. And what do I have there? Minus.
D squared.
You all right? Good man. Good job. I like it. Everyone good? Turn that into one. Bottom one. What's going on the bottom there? Meredith, 1 or 2 fractions? Ah, okay. Got to make it into one. Now remember, it's 1 over 1. What's your common denominator for those two? D over C plus 1. What's your common denominator for that one? Talk to me, Brennan.
C.
C. Good job. All right, what do I need to multiply by? You guys are doing great today. Great. Kaylee, back there. What's the denominator in D over C? My denominator's already C. So multiply by anything? 1. So I'm just going to be left with? What? Sorry. D. Yep. All right, next one. Sophie, 1 over 1. What's my denominator?
1.
But I need C.
So C.
What do I suggest I multiply by?
C.
Yep. So it's going to be D plus.
C.
Got it. How do we feel? Because grading the quiz, if we had a huge issue as a class as a whole, it was definitely adding and subtracting with different denominators. Anything here you want to ask? Because that's what we're doing now. All right, where am I going here? Sierra, what do you want me to do with C squared minus D squared over DC? Keep it. What's the division change into? And what do you want me to do with D plus C over C? Yep. All right, anything factorable up here? Anything factorable? We have a little issue with this, especially when I have 2 variables instead of a variable and a number. Jesse, anything I can factor?
The C squared minus the D squared.
Good, you want to roll? Go ahead.
C minus 3 and then C plus 6.
Good. And that is the only thing I can factor up here. All right, let's see who's on their game here. Gonna need a stud for this one. A beast. Grayson, you ready? Live up to that adjective.
Yeah, I'll try.
What do you want to cross out?
Just the C plus D and then D plus.
Great. That he noticed it's the same thing. No opposite there. All right, no opposite. Look, everyone good? Those are the same thing.
C and C.
C and that C, because they are not attached by plus or minus multiplication. Good work. Way to live up to it. And now, where am I going there? Tyler, oh boy. Sierra, back to you here. What's left on top?
C minus D.
Bottom? What's up, Sophie?
If it was like 2C on the top.
Okay, so you want, okay, sorry, getting nervous. So you said, what if it was a 2C on the top?
Yeah, can you still
You should still cross off the C's.
uh,
Just as long, hey, look, now, if you said, hey, what if it was 2 plus C? No, because it's all multiplication. Okay, great question, great question. Chris?
Yeah.
D's?
Yeah.
Cross them out?
No.
Good, why?
No, they're attached.
Okay, you've learned well. As far as we're going. Questions? buckle up for this next one. We've been on easy street so far, I think. Here we go. Woo! Sophie, back to you. How many fractions are on top?
Um,
Yeah, that's a problem. We got to make it into one. A plus B and A minus B. Shoom, there's a new one there. Gabriella, hello. You go by Gabriella too? I should ask this. Okay, just names are important to me. Are those both the same? No. And you can't tell me they have an A or a B in common because they're attached with that plus and minus. So, what do you think? I just want to know, what do you think the common denominator should be? If you're wrong, who cares?
I would just do A plus B minus A minus B.
Quote, don't put the subtraction in between them because when we do common denominators, we multiply. And she's correct. A plus B and A minus B. There's nothing in common, guys, so I got to put both, right? If there's nothing common, put the leftovers. That was a tough one to find. Just put them together. Put them both together. All right, now I think we can move a little quicker. Sophie, yes, back to you. Denominator of 5 over A plus B.
you would do
Well, I don't want to know what I do. What's the denominator in 5 over A plus B?
A plus B.
Okay, but my denominator is A plus B and A minus B. So what should I be multiplying by?
A minus B.
There we go. So everyone take that 5 and distribute A plus B. You want to do that too for me there, Sophie?
5A.
Yep.
And then minus.
Whoa, ready? Just distribute the 5.
And then 5B.
Yep, I'm not even to this next fraction yet. Just distribute the 5. Okay, good work, good work. Choom, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Nope, how about Cameron? Here we go. What's the denominator on 5 over A minus B?
A minus B.
Okay, but my denominator is A plus B, A minus B. So what do I still need to multiply by?
The plus B.
A plus B. Got to multiply everything by A plus B. All right, anybody going to tell me anything here? Before I just, what's up, Ryan? Let's roll.
5 is negative.
Go! Let's go. You're not going to distribute a 5. You're going to distribute a negative 5, right, everyone? Minus 5. Yep. Good, man. Good job. So it's going to be, you want to do that for me? Go ahead, show off.
Negative 5 and A minus negative 5.
Whew. Oh, I think we can clean that up a little bit. There's some like terms up there you can combine. I think so, right? Look at the top. I think you can clean that up, simplify it a little bit more before I move on. So let's help me do that right now. Samir, notice anything about the 5 A's? Five A, and then I got a negative 5A. What's going to happen? And we're going to go, right? Everyone, see you later. They're going to cancel each other out. Will the 5B... Wait, hold on. Do I have that? Everything shouldn't be canceled. What am I... Did I do something wrong?
I think it should be a minus 5.
Yeah, that should be minus 5B, right? Thank you. Because we multiplied by A minus B. Thank you, Grayson. I was going to say, no, I know this problem, and it shouldn't have canceled everything out. That should be 5A minus 5B. There we go. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right. Will then 5Bs cancel each other out? That's what I wanted to ask right there. Grayson, will the 5Bs cancel each other out? What's it going to be? Negative 10B. So replace it right now. Negative 10B over A plus B, A minus B. All right, we're getting there. There it is. There's the top. That was tough, but there's the top. Now, we didn't even sniff the bottom yet, did we? Julia, how many fractions are on the bottom? Whew, jeez, good. We don't have to work on that. We got 1 and 1 now. 1 and 1. We're done. We don't have to work on the bottom at all because the top took everything we had in this. So we're going now. Shoo, Miles, what do you want me to do with this new fraction up here we created?
Keep it.
Keep it. What's the division turn into? Yep. And how about that 10 over a squared minus b squared? Shoom, Grayson, anything you can factor?
Yeah. A squared plus minus b squared.
Go ahead.
Difference of perfect square. A plus b a minus.
You guys are just acting like it's no big deal anymore. Which is my goal. All right, cross out everything you can for me. Everything you think you can right now. Up to you now. Up to you. Gabriella, up to you. What do you want to cross out?
Both A plus B's.
Yep.
And both A minus B's. And then I can cross out the 10 and the -10.
Okay, yep. Let's say you didn't notice that you could cross out the 10 and the -10. And you thought, all right, on top, -10b, on the bottom 10, then something should signal something that you can cross out. Yeah. All right, and then what's that going to be left with? Question. What? Sure. All right, anything else? I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I can let you go and try 7 on your own? Well, let me start it for you so you have some confidence. How many fractions are on top? Okay, well, you got to combine them into 1. How many fractions are on the bottom? You also have to combine them into 1. So let me help you first. Let me go to the top because it's the same as the bottom. What would you guys be putting for the common denominator on top? K squared, k to the third. What's our rule? You take out the 1 with the highest exponent. So what would be my common denominator there? K to the third. And the same thing on the bottom would also be k to the third. All right. Go. If you think you have the final answer, call me over. I'll check it, and then I'll let you go to the rest of the assignment. I better do this too, huh? There will be some factoring to do afterwards. Good start. Keep, change, flip now. Okay, and then see what you can factor. You're on the right path. Keep going. You ready for ready, Russ? Go. Try to stuff up. If you're stuck, let me know. If you think you have the final answer, let me know, and I'll let you go to the assignment for today. Roll. Keep riding. And the answers are in classroom, guys, so check them as you go. All right, good work. Get your Chromebook out, open up the answer key, and start the assignment. you can go two numbers that multiply to that, add to that, two numbers that multiply to that, you can factor those. Right? Think about your numbers. Okay, so we'll get out your Chromebook, open up the class for answers, and keep moving. Let's go, let's go. Chromebook open. Okay, you too, Chromebook open, let's roll. Take your time, if you're stuck, call me over. I want to figure this out before you go. We're on day 7 in Google Classroom. Okay, ready? Your numbers do multiply by 2, but they don't add to -3. I think I'm going to add to -3 and multiply by 2. They add to 3. Good. And then shake up again. Okay, so Chromebook out, get the answers open. Same thing, let's go. Put your Chromebook out, start the assignment. Good job, Meredith. Good job. Chromebook out. Roll. Coming around, coming around. There it is, there it is. Let's go, let's go.
I'm pretty sure I.
Okay, what do we?
It's like all.
Okay, so we got, okay, that's good, and that's good. Got through the hardest part. Keep this. Or did you try to factor it at the same time? Right here? Okay, good, times. Now here, two numbers that multiply to 4 but add to -1. Correct, and that should have been on the bottom. You forgot to flip it. You got to flip it. K to the third on the top, K minus 2, K minus 2 on the bottom. Yeah, go. If you guys want to work with each other, that's fine. So, you know, other than those K's changing the X's, I'll disregard. I saw that. Keep going.
It's Friday, day 7. You just said that.
I'm so serious. I couldn't even. I feel like I forgot movies.
Sorry.
I understood do the problems. And I just couldn't think.
What'd you change? K to the third, right? So that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So now you're trying to factor that. You do the whole group thing then, huh? Okay, just two numbers that multiply to 2 and add to -3. That's all you need to do. Don't overthink this.
You know, I'm on with that part.
Okay, these should both be positive K's though. I don't know why it's -1 K. It should just be +1. It should just be K. K minus 1 and K minus 2. And then on the bottom, you have what? K minus 2 and?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Let me know when you're done. You're good. You're good. I got it. Good. Go to the Chromebook, start the assignment. Keep going here, guys. Start the assignment, please.
What's the assignment?
Well, I want you to do number first. I want you to show me you can do number 7 on your own.
Saturday.
Correct. Call me over when you think you have it. That's where we got to.
Okay.
Combine. How many fractions do you have on top?
3.
How many on the bottom?
3.
You gotta do 1 and 1. And we already said K, K squared, K to the third. Common denominator, K to the third.
Yeah. Yeah, so just multiply. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right, good. Let's go. Get your Chromebook out. Get the assignment going.
I'm sorry,